I am not a victim of the world I see. I have invented the world I see. There is another way of looking at the world. I could see peace instead of this. My mind is a part of God's. I am very holy. So I love how powerful it goes back into these reviews. It's just absolutely wonderful. No, how could you be the victim of the world when you could just stop it all? You can absolutely, say, obliterate and destroy all existence that you know of, and just simply walk out. There's no prison bars. No, it's not walking without a body, right? But you get the idea. Speaking through words and symbols anyway. So in that recognition, it's pretty profound, right? Hopefully you see the profundity of such a statement, that you could just simply go out, you can simply leave. The only thing keeping you here is your insistence that it has value. Now, and it goes off on this whole statement of recognizing what the world is for your freedom. For you, essentially, to learn how to be free. So really, you're in an idea that you already thought of, okay? So now you're succumbed to your ideas. So that's why it seems like you can't just walk out. You're kind of stuck here, you know? Right? You're stuck. You seem stuck, right? You seem absolutely stuck. But what you actually are, that made up the rules, is not. What you think you are as a body, yes, the body can't just walk out. It's not like the Truman Show, just walk out of through the door, through the wall, right? But it's kind of like the Truman Show. So in the understanding is that what you actually are, as soon as it does not see value of it, it is free again. So it's free now, but it's choosing to use its freedom to be confined. You're choosing right now to be confined in a world of physicality with your freedom. You're absolutely free to choose anything and everything you want. So it's not like you have to go meditate somewhere for all existence to get out. You don't have to go live in a cave. It's instantaneous. As soon as you're going to do it, it's going to happen. There's no way, there's no stopping it. You cannot stop it, just like you can't seem to get out. Right? So of course, I do recommend meditation, as that's what I teach all the time throughout all of my courses, is that you want to come in touch with that authority that has that power. And that's the point, is that this is more so speaking to that recognition. It's like saying, hey, guess what? I'm going to tell you a bunch of stuff that you don't understand because I'm teaching you what you actually are, reminding you that you are not you. You are not a body. You are what you actually are, is the Son of God. And yet you're completely lost, and you think this is blasphemy. You think this is crazy talk. If you do, you're likely not to get this far. But hey, hello, do you not understand this? Yes, you don't. You cannot grasp eternity because you're designed to focus on time. That's one of those structures and one of those laws. Okay? You have the authority to get out of the dream, but you have to recognize what has the authority to get in the dream. You chose to get into this confines. You chose to get into this prison with your freedom to do so, and absolute power. Until you recognize what it is that chose that, will you be able to choose to get out. That's why transcendence is all possible. Ascension is possible to get out, to choose to get out. Because of what you actually are. So you have to, that's why meditation, why this course and everything is so important, is to discover what it is that you actually are. That has that authority. yes. So, of course, you could see peace instead of this, right? Because of what you actually are. Now, of course, if you think this course is about simply a psychological interpretation of how to have better relationships, yes, you need to learn to choose to have peace instead of this, instead of being right or insisting that this be in between us. But if you actually want to recognize that the fact that you can choose, that's huge. Like, if you realize that you can choose, you can actually choose it. You can choose not just peace, but a justifiable reason to be at peace. You can choose literally your world to be peaceful. I mean, that... So your mind, being all part of God's very holy, is because of what? Say, that is what you are. So not just the fact that yes, you're one with God, but the fact that you're one with God. You can choose anything. You can choose absolutely anything. And if you really are fed up with this world, you really think this is all crazy stuff, and you're done with it, it's over. As soon as you think and want it over. So the only reason enlightenment or transcendence and ascension is a struggle is because you're choosing contradictory things. You're choosing to be in the world, you're choosing to get out of the world, you're choosing to be in the world, out of the world, oh, but I value this, so but I want out, but this, and blah, 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 back and forth. Usually both at the exact same time, you know. Oh yeah, I want to ascend, but I have to eat. Oh yeah, I want to transcend the world, but oh, germs. Yeah. What do you value? If you think any of this is real, if you think that pain in your back when you're meditating is real, you're not choosing to get out. If you think you need to move and adjust your posture because this is uncomfortable meditation, if you think the sound is a distraction, you are choosing the world. You're not choosing to get out. That's why anybody that's sitting there meditating for hours is literally choosing that this world no longer distracts them from the reality that they are discovering.